I always try to get as many actions as I can in between the claps, like between the first set and second set. Like I'm gonna like take a sip of water, take my watch off. Like I always got to do some action. I can't just regularly just sit and wait for the next clap. I always got to like populate every living second of my existence. It's a big problem if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, you might need therapy.
That's what they keep telling me, and I'm not going.
Why not?
Overrated.
Overrated.
True.
Yeah.
That's what this podcast is for. That's why I do it every week. If it wasn't for this, if it wasn't for the therapy I need, I just want to be here, dude.
We're the Cosmic Cast. That was Jacob.
Why not a trying to comb all of my change I spent on you? Ari.
Where the time goes. That's it. That's all I know.
It's all wrong. Where are the plans? Come on, man.
I don't know the rest, bro.
Really?
You guys want to play Overrated, Underrated?
Sure.
Dude, Overrated, Underrated 2? Yeah, that one with Bastion and Mercy.
Nice.
We have fun.
We're back.
We're back.
Okay, let's do Overrated, Underrated, Spoon.
Overrated, dude. I don't need a spoon, dude. Ever heard of a spork? I don't think so.
I'm saying underrated.
I'm thinking
You're
underrated
saying spoon
too.
underrated.
I'm saying spoon underrated. Because you can use the spoon as a fork, but you can't use the fork as a spoon.
How do you use that as a fork? Kind of.
You can stab the food with the spoon if need be.
The kind of forks do you have? Spoons do you have, my guy?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like if you got to go on a desert island, you can only pick one. Are you picking a spoon or a fork?
I'm probably picking a fork.
What? What if you gotta eat soup?
What soup are you finding in a desert island, bro?
You making stew and
I guess that doesn't make much sense either.
Okay, I'm saying underrated the spoon.
But like with a fork in that scenario, you could like stab stuff.
Yeah,
it
man.
like serves as like a weapon, and you could like cut into things.
You know what I think is overrated, and people try to make better than it actually is?
Run it.
Sporks.
Overrated for sure.
Dude,
overrated for sure. There's no need for that.
Overrated? What are you talking about?
Manufacturing.
Who do you know that brings up sporks?
Manufacturing costs through the roof. What's the point? It gets outperformed by either or. And then it does not fill a niche it requires. It's a bench player, bro. It's a bench
propaganda.
player.
Spork propaganda shall fall on deaf ears in this household. Deaf ears.
It's a bench propaganda carried by the meme.
Post grade school, have you seen a spork in person?
Exactly. Thank you for proving my point.
Well, my point is, how can it be overrated?
Because grade school was enough.
Shut the up. Anyway,
you just hate the environment. Just admit it. Because if you have to make a fork and a spoon, that's just.
But I'm just saying, no, you hate the environment because the amount of food that you're spilling from the spork, because you're using it instead of a spoon, is too much of a waste already.
Because I can't
What
hold.
were you eating? That
It's
spork
soup.
was holding you back.
Being a fork. It's being a fork. It's as being a fork. It's being a fork. And if you're gonna use the spoon portion, you might as well get a spoon.
Either way, you grew up in California, bro. You guys eat woke mosquitoes. You eat woke mosquitoes over there.
Say your only option is a spoon.
Mosquito.
Sorry, let me try again. Say your only option is a spork. Wouldn't you much rather have a spoon or a fork?
Precisely. It's a bench player.
Yeah, you know what? You got me there. I'll concede.
All right, let's do it. Let's do the big three: ketchup, mustard, mayo.
Oh, mustard, underrated. Mustard's the best condiment. I will not hear otherwise. I will not hear otherwise, dude.
I mean, I'm saying mustard is like, no, you know what? It is underrated. It's the base of too many sauces for us to ignore mustard's impact on overall landscape of the sauce game.
Mustard could be my father,
Ketchup,
and I'd still call that man overrated.
sugar water,
Mustard,
dude.
unfortunately, very little mustard can be on is where I accept it to be. I'm not a huge fan of mustard.
You're eating sauces
overrated.
with mustard, you just don't know it. What's your favorite sauce?
I don't give a.
What's your favorite sauce? What's your favorite kind?
It could be in crack cocaine, and I still want to give a my nigga. I want to give a.
Do you do crack cocaine?
You're saying it's like you're avid crack cocaine enjoyer.
Well, you care about it.
What's your favorite sauce? What's your favorite sauce?
I guess barbecue. Are you Googling it right now?
Brown sugar, ketchup, vinegar, water, Worcester sauce.
I heard that.
Never mind. All right, never mind.
Oh, and I disproved your point.
That would have been a great gotcha, though, dude. That would have been.
I think mayo's like exactly where it needs to be.
I think so too. I think it's perfectly rated, man.
I think it has a good.
Anyone who.
It has a great.
Sorry. Are you waiting for me to talk?
Nigga, yes.
Mayo's pretty good.
I thought that was obvious.
I think mayo is good where it's supposed to be, but I feel like its downsides get overplayed for it as a base of different other sauces.
You got to use it in...
It's a balanced player.
Yeah, no, seriously, bro. You got to use it in moderation because too much mayo will overpower everything. It will make it unpleasant to eat.
It knows its place. Ketchup's overrated, though, we have to admit. I don't remember last time I had ketchup. We ran out probably 2 months ago. We had 3 people in the house. Nobody has went out of their way to buy the ketchup.
It's sugar water,
Unfortunately,
dude. I'm telling you.
I cannot have a single burger or chicken sandwich without my beautiful ketchup. So
no, don't get me wrong.
Chicken sandwich.
I will
with ketchup.
Oh yeah, I do. Well, I prefer. No, I like ketchup with that too. I like mustard and ketchup, dude. I like them both, but I don't like on a hot dog, dude. I will barf if you put just ketchup on it, dude. That's gross.
Yeah, no, I've always been a plain dog enjoyer. I've always been a plain
dog.
Enjoyer.
No nothing.
No, I raw dog those. I raw dog them. I
no
do
lube?
raw dog that. Yeah, no lube, all raw dogging.
Just got a wet throat like that.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy, dude.
I don't think you should be talking about my wet throat, honestly.
What?
I don't think you should be talking about my wet throat.
We got Seinfeld, The Office, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Ooh,
I think Seinfeld is overrated.
Overrated.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
The Office? Okay. The Office is overrated, but it's still a great show. It's just that hyped, where I will argue it's overrated technically. From a fan perspective,
yeah, I guess you could
overrated.
say that. I guess you could say that the fans go a little too far with it, but it is still good.
As a show, it holds up, dude. Okay. Most of it holds up. Not overrated. I don't care if Thaddeus is gonna. I don't care. And Brooklyn, underrated. Underrated.
What are you talking about?
I think
Brooklyn is underrated, dude.
I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine is perfectly rated where it is. I think it is appreciated as a show.
That's not
okay.
That's not the prompt here, okay, dog. It's overrated.
We said perfectly rated
earlier.
You dumb.
We
said it earlier. You're not paying attention.
Mayo. Jesus.
We were saying it about mayo. Are you fucking paying attention?
Clearly not.
Apparently not, bro.
How is that our
issue?
Fix your You're making it our problem.
Lock the fuck in.
The prompt should have been more concise before he started.
It's already concise, dumbass. You don't even know what concise means.
You don't know what concise means.
Concise means
dumbass.
Shorter, dumbass. Condensed.
Concise
dumbass.
These balls.
I'm saying Seinfeld properly rated because it gave birth to Curb Your Enthusiasm and it gave a lot of like social awkwardness and social guidelines examination. But I feel like people would put it too high, so we have to knock it down a little bit.
It could come from anywhere, bro. They did not need Seinfeld.
Larry David literally wrote Seinfeld.
I know. All I'm saying is that eventually Larry David, the legend that he is, would have figured it out eventually.
True. Fair enough. Larry David could have always existed with it without Seinfeld. That's true.
Bang.
Okay, so then overrated Seinfeld, overrated The Office, and I'll say it, overrated B99.
If you give a specific reasoning, I will crash out.
It's not all that. It's not that
It's
funny.
just Jason hates 12, dude.
And that's just a bonus point to me. To me, that's not even the baseline of the argument to bring it over to the underrated.
Please don't
to
tell
overrated.
me
Sorry.
Please don't tell me you subscribe. Please don't tell me you subscribe to the whole propaganda thing.
To me, first of all,
no, I remember this. But we talked about this before.
And I'm saying it's not that I subscribe to it. Is that it's just plain fact. Like dramatization, or like hee hee ha ha police thing is already just the whole thing. But let me get my stuff.
Guy stinks.
I'm saying Brooklyn Nine-Nine is so ass that it brings it over to overrated by the corniness and the just uninspiring of it, and the propaganda is just a bonus. But it's a bonus that just proposes it further in the overrated territory where it already is by its own merit.
I do think I will give the whole propaganda argument 1 point, in the sense that in the last season, the bullshit that they tried to pull with Rosa, and that was so dog shit. It actually pissed me off. For niggas who haven't watched it in the audience, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, there's a character by the name of Rosa Diaz. In the first couple of seasons, she is known as the police brutality joking character. Like, that is her whole bit. Like, she commits police brutality on a regular basis. That's the whole bit. And in the final season,
how can you say? Hold on. How can you say like, oh, it's not propaganda, and you're like, oh, there's just a character that's
because it's not supposed to be taken seriously. Holy shit! Because it's not supposed to be taken seriously. Because this is a comedic show that doesn't fucking matter. I call shows that are propaganda. The shows that I call propaganda are like fucking Blue Bloods. Shit that literally fucking dramatizes and waters down cop shit. Go watch Blue Bloods if you want to see real fucking propaganda. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a silly, ha-ha, stupid-ass, fuck-ass show that uses cops as its background. God damn.
But the normalization of it is already thing. Like, you're not immune to propaganda. That's how propaganda works. Big deal.
That's the whole fucking point. If the whole fucking point is that it's not a big deal. That's why I don't call it propaganda. There are actual shows that I 1,000% agree are propaganda.
But this is not black and white. That's what I'm saying. It's not black and white.
No, it's black and blue. I mean, it's blue and
dumbass.
You fucked it up. That's so depressing.
Avery, let's pile up on him.
Yeah, you fucking idiot. Why didn't you get that joke right, dumbass?
It literally came right into your hands. You could have made a 3-pointer and you fucking airballed it, loser.
Depressing. You should be ashamed of yourself, deadass.
This is my 2-week resignation from comedy.
You putting in your 2 weeks?
Just everything from my life. I'm putting in my 2 weeks.
So cool, dude. Elon Musk just announced that he's leaving the government. Let's fucking go. Don't believe it, though. Don't believe it, though. Wake up, people. It's literally in Project 2025. It literally says that he's going to do that and then pretend not to go, and he's not actually leaving. There's
only one way to do this right, guys. Don't forget about it.
Someone's got to do it.
All right, back to your crash out.
Springtrap.
Amazing.
Oh my God. Springtrap from FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, William Afton himself, Purple Guy himself, has been added to Dead by Daylight as a killer. And I think that is so fucking sick, man. I think it's so cool. Sick. He looks great. They somehow managed to improve upon his design from his original appearance in FNAF 3. And it looks so good. It looks so fucking good.
He costs $5.
Yeah. DLC, am I right? In big 2025.
Isn't DBD free anyways?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm spreading propaganda.
Let me check. I want to see that.
No, propaganda.
Yeah, that was the joke.
Dead.
You guys play Five Nights at Freddy's at all?
Dead by Daylight is not free. The only Five Nights at Freddy game I've ever played was the porn games.
Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, dude. It's a whole genre of porn game.
What it was, it's like somebody's coming to fuck you and you have to like check the cams?
Yes.
Well, what's the incentive to win? Why would I want to win that?
No, the whole thing about it is that multiple of them do like they start like masturbating on cameras, and like you have to not be distracted and watch them masturbate while you masturbate. That's the whole point, basically.
Okay, it's oh shit. Day by Daylight is like $20.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that.
It's okay. It's okay. Why
we have fun here, boys.
Why does Twitter suck so much, man?
Everything he touches turns to shit.
It really does. It really does. Tesla, PayPal.
His rockets blow up.
Yep, his
like
rockets
that's crazy.
blow up.
Isn't that crazy that we normalize that? Is like there's just a chance that his rocket will blow up.
He fucked up airplanes. He fucked up the airplane systems. Like now there are airplanes falling out of the sky every fucking day.
Can we pretend that?
And that's his fault.
That Breaking Bad moment, that's just every day now. Like the big tragedy in between season 2 and season 3 in Breaking Bad, that was like a whole big arc. That's every day. That's just how every day is now.
There is a Walter White giving a speech in every single city on America, dude. Like what the fuck is happening?
What are you saying, Jacob?
What
are you saying?
It's every day, bro.
You just
with that airplane crash flow.
Okay.
Lick your own balls.
There's this guy on TikTok I've been watching. He just makes perpetual stew. You guys familiar with the concept?
I don't know what perpetual stew is. No.
It's our TikToker of the day segment.
Okay.
So perpetual stew is basically a concept that you can have a stew that forever is there, and you could just, if you keep it above a certain temperature, you can just add ingredients and then serve yourself.
Is there meat in it?
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in it.
There's no fucking way
what's keeping
food safe at all.
What's keeping it
hell?
in the same temperature?
It's not
the fire.
It's not sourdough starter. What are we doing here, dude?
Look.
So you just keep your fire on all the time?
Yeah. Hold on.
That seems not safe.
It is, but it is safe.
Well,
it's actually a whole thing. There's actually one in. Hold on. Oldest perpetual stew. Oldest perpetual stew is. Hold on. Oldest. There we go.
How is this possible?
Yeah, there's one in Thailand that they've been making for 50 years. It's a big pot, and they just never emptied it. It's been going for 50 years.
I don't want 50-year-old stew, dude.
But it's not 50-year-old. It's because they just keep replacing everything. It's like Ship of Theseus.
I don't want a stew that started before my dad was fucking born,
Look, I'll show you. We're watching on mute just for the love of the game, but it's just a big pot, and he's got meat in there, he's got potatoes in there. I agree it does look a bit sketchy, but it's just a pot that's running forever. Look, it looks pretty good.
Nigga, are you fucking kidding me? It's black!
Well,
this shit black!
What do you want the stew to be?
It is dark! What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
But they're asking him to add coconut milk, but he got a thermometer and everything.
I don't care about the thermometer.
It's got bits in it!
No, delete this.
Look. He's adding
Niggas chatting about fucking perpetual stew. It's dark as shit. Got little floating bits in it.
Brown. Now it's brown.
More like perpetual doo-doo. Am I
right?
right?
Perpetual
fucking go. Sorry, I don't know what that was.
But it's pretty good. I would want to try it.
Of course,
you guys would want to travel and try his perpetual stew. Just
of course, you would want to try it. You fucking
I don't want his
weirdo.
What is of course? What do you mean of course? What is that? What's that supposed to mean?
You're a weirdo. You're a real freak. You're a real freak.
I'm a freak. I'll say it. I'm a freak.
You're a real freak. You're a real freak.
Ask me if I'm a freak.
You're up to do a little too much. You up to a little.
I'm a freak.
Too much.
Okay.
You up to do a little too much, man. A little too much.
I love life.
Life
is that a crime?
Cool. Life is cool, and we should strive to.
You're not gonna live life after you eat that doo-doo stew and get food poisoning.
I'm not fucking eating. I'm gonna be fine. Bros, he's been eating it for lunch for 30 days and he's fine.
How are you not sick of stew after 30 days? What is
For the love of the game.
Redemption 2, dude? Eat stew every day at the campfire, bro?
I fucking love stew, bro. You don't fuck with a good stew?
Yes, but not stew. That's 50 days old.
I haven't had stew in 5 years.
I'm making stew next time we're hanging out. I'm making stew.
If it's not perpetual, then it's fine. I'm not saying I don't like stew.
However long we're hanging out, the stew's gonna be on for that long.
Oh God!
It's gonna be there.
Like the Boston trip.
But like it's been a
like
thing.
the Boston trip, the whole 2 days. There's gonna be stooges on.
It's been tavern. Like in taverns, that was it. They're like on the fire. They kept the stew, and the stew was going forever. And they would add like water, wine, and like sauce, and like more meat and more potatoes, and then they would serve. And so like
So like what would these niggas put in the stew? Like what am I like?
Everything that grows in the backyard.
Okay, you just made it weirder, bro.
No, like potatoes, like whatever, like imagine Skyrim, and then like they got a stew, and the stew is just everything: carrots, potatoes, leeks, meat.
It's the meat that scares
mushrooms.
Me. I don't like
You're
mushrooms.
You're not salivating right now. I am.
I don't fuck with mushrooms.
You don't fuck with mushrooms? Are you fucking 12?
No,
I don't fuck with mushrooms either.
I mean, yes and no.
Why don't you fuck with mushrooms?
Mushrooms nasty. Sorry,
mushrooms.
What do you mean nasty? There's like 15 different thousand mushrooms, and all of them are nasty.
And all of them are fucking gross, nigga. What can I tell you?
You're supposed to wash them, Jacob.
Fucking. What? What you said was stupid to me. That's not why they're gross. That made me mad. I don't know. I didn't know how to respond to that one.
I got you, ass, huh? I got you, fucking. I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Let's talk about Hood Mr.Beast, bro.
Let's go. Yes, I approve. Unless it's racist, I don't approve.
It's pretty racist.
Damn it! I don't approve, chat. I don't approve.
Hood Mr.Beast.
Oh my god.
Was that actually Mr. Beast that tweeted about Hood Mr. Beast?
Yes.
He needs to be stopped.
They need to kill him, bro. He's the Antichrist.
I'm not.
I've been saying
I'm not one of those guys who thinks that Mr. Beast is an evil spawn of Satan put on Earth to deceive us human beings into Satan's fire. But my God. He keeps adding evidence, bro. He keeps adding evidence to the contrary. He's
the Elon Musk of YouTube, and you guys were dogging on me the whole time that I'm wrong, but every day it keeps proving right.
Who said you were wrong? I feel like Ari, if anything, agreed somewhat.
I think a lot of the shit. I think a lot of the shit that he was doing is weird, but I didn't think he was an evil guy. Now I'm just
I like to pretend everybody's against me. It's pretty nice.
I mean, that's fair.
You're like Ironheart in that way. You have to have opposition, or you can't work at your best.
Sure.
Sure.
I had a different reference.
What's your reference?
What's your reference? Yeah,
I forgot.
Okay. Thank you for inputting to this conversation.
Yeah, no problem. I got you. Let me know if you need anything else.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Some stew, perhaps?
Yeah, but seriously though, like, I just think he's so fucking corny, man. It's so embarrassing that he acts like this. He's fucking. How old is he? Pull up this nigga's age right now.
He's like a year or two older than us.
He's 50, bro.
Yeah, he's 50.
He's just got Botox.
Come on.
I love spreading misinformation.
He's 27. He just turned 27.
He got a prefrontal cortex or whatever. Like, he got a frontal lobe.
Yeah,
he's enough.
Did we find out how old he is?
Yeah,
27.
He's 27.
Yeah, he's 27. That's not too old. So I unfortunately can't make he's too old for this kind of joke.
Nah, you know better by 27, dude. I feel like I know better. I'm only gonna be Jacob, 25.
Do you feel like your frontal lobe developing?
I did. I felt it, dude. I felt it in real time.
Did it hurt?
Extremely.
No, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like you have 5 migraines throughout the year, throughout your 25th year. Entirely random. It could happen like 5 days in a row, or it could be like spread out evenly, but they will happen.
Right. I got my adult brain in, I think. I'm just waiting for my adult wiener to come in.
Let's fucking go, dude.
I like when Jacob makes like middle grade jokes. It's pretty endearing.
This is episode 169, by the way, chat.
No, nice. It's not. Is it actually? Oh, it is.
Hey.
Oh my god. Nice.
169s. We're doing 69 100 times.
This is our second 69 we're having on the channel.
Every time I feel like, damn, we're kind of deep. I feel like I remember that Joe Rogan is on episode 2328.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
So I'm like, we can do this pretty much as long as we want.
Yeah, man, I could do this forever, bro. I could be fucking 60. I could come back for another episode.
How long realistically do you think would you be able to keep this up?
For the rest of my life.
All right, say less.
I see like 3 months max.
Start editing the fucking TikToks then, baby. Yeah.
Hey man, if I had more free time, I swear I would.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
He spends too much time gooning instead of grinding.
When you're in management, you want to blow your brains out when you do have free time. You know.
That's true.
Even then, you got to use it for people
more
you love and more other shit you got to do in your life. You know. I got to go to the fucking doctor's office so bad.
Yeah, dude, you do.
I really do. I'm losing strength in my legs, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dog. I can't run as much as I used to. I can't even. I bend down slower. You know.
Goddamn.
Not to concern you, dude, but like, there's like diseases, like not good ones that could be.
I went to the fucking doctor's office to get my shit checked out multiple times, and they say, "Hey, man, it's just overwork. Just fucking do some physical training and relax." I try to do this shit, and it doesn't get better.
Yeah, that's like actually concerning.
Yeah, man,
not to scare you.
It's like, relax. No, buddy, I have rent. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, man. I'll go back when I have time and money, but it's gonna be a bit cruel shit, bruh.
Cruel.
I don't mean this question in a mean way. I mean it in a sincere way. Like, how's your weight doing these days?
Still in the 300-pound range, unfortunately.
Because I mean that could explain it maybe, and if so, that's fine as long as you're not dying. You know what I mean? That's good.
Yeah. I've already accepted.
I'm just trying to decipher this because it's just like you're telling me you had like a day or two off at some point, but like you're like still getting weaker. Like that's concerning, bro.
Yeah. It's not fun. I definitely gotta.
It's concerning.
I don't know. It's so confusing to me because like. I take the breaks and then I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready to go back to exercising and trying to get strengthening my shit. I go back to strengthening my shit hurts. And I am like, what's going on? I take the break. I feel a little better. I go back to it. Shit still hurts. Is this just a cycle that I have to go through until shit starts getting normal again? Am I cursed like this for the rest of my life? Or are you like over
exercising and then it also bad? Like
I don't know. Like I don't know. It's so fucking cruel, dude. It's the fucking worst. This is why I wish video game stat bars were just a fucking thing. I wish I could just see how close I am to recovering, how much work I need to do whatever I need to do. It's so fucking annoying not knowing how to do shit. It's so fucking annoying.
Chat, if anyone can armchair Dr. Airy for us and just tell him what he has, that'd be great.
Or just donate $500 to the fucking cause, bro.
Yeah, man.
Send Airy to the doctors. We're at that stage of capitalism, man. I don't care, bro. Because we need solutions now.
It's shit every bad, day, bro.
We can complain, but please help. You know what I mean?
I think it needs help, man. Oh shit! Flow. They just oh no, this is not just announced, but they announced a new Knives Out sequel. Hell yeah, I'm gonna watch the shit out of that.
Sorry guys, my perpetual stew blew up. I had to go clean up the kitchen.
Oh damn, dude! You know that happened to me once, right?
I kid you not, my Discord crashed, and then like I'll reopen it, and I literally saw me in the channel with you guys on some uncanny shit.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking clone of you took over.
They're like sitting, it's like when you're like coming up to your house and you see yourself eating dinner with the family from the window.
Hell yeah. Shit, I was just saying something.
My fault.
No, you're fine. What was I talking about?
Penis, knees,
no.
Give Jason $20.
No, it was with Jacob. Jacob, what was I talking about like a couple seconds ago before Jason started talking?
Fuck.
Ouch.
Fortnite. Exercise.
Hood Mr.Beast in Fortnite.
No. It's fine. It's gone.
Fuck. Chat. Let us know.
Let us know in the comments below what the fuck I was talking about.
All right, chat. Let's talk about something else. Speaking of Mr. Beast and his enabler supreme, Kai Cenat.
What's this motherfucker up to these days?
I gotta say my shit. The thing about Kai Cenat is that Kai Cenat is like
cornball,
a pioneer in entertainment and like concepts value. But he's such a damn cornball, like Ari said, that is just a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame, really. Because why the fuck do you have DDG, Doodoo Caca on your shit?
Doodoo
and then,
Caca.
And then 15 women are reading from a script. DDG is the nicest person I've ever met. He
It's
would never
embarrassing.
put hands
It's
on a woman
embarrassing. It's like, does he really expect us to fucking fall for this shit?
I'm like banging on my forehead, like, oh, aha, Eureka! She lied because 3 other women said that he's a nice guy. Come on, he wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah, man. If other women say he doesn't hurt women, then I have to ignore the other women who were saying that they were hurt by him. I have to.
Of course.
Like, just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you niggas. Like, you don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Because in a society when women are scrutinized for coming out as victims, of course they would only come out for clout. And of course fucking Haley fucking Bailey needs clout from Doodoo Caca.
Doodoo Caca. It's hilarious that men will be like, why did they wait this long to say anything? Why didn't they say anything?
Look at the way you're reacting, fuck nigga, and what that'll be your answer.
Yeah, then they go out and they say something. It's like, oh, they just want attention. It's like, okay, dog, you should probably kill yourself.
The woke cast, the cosmic woke.
Woke is back. Deal with it.
The coke is woke. Cosmic woke.
In fact, here's some dark woke for your ass. Go yourself.
Dark woke.
Speaking of killing yourself, you know who really ought to kill himself?
Who's that, my friend?
The Tate brothers.
Let's go. We got them again, boys. They keep thinking they can get out of it, but they literally can't. They are textbook traffickers, and they will never run away from this charge. And people keep thinking that they will get away with it. They won't. They will be arrested for this shit, and I'm tired of it. They've been arrested in multiple countries. They are being sued in multiple countries. They are human traffickers, and they
not
will
sued by the
serve
people,
the time.
by the state. That's an important distinction. They're not being sued by an individual. They're suing by the crime.
It's over. It's over, bro. It's only inevitability at this point, man. I think I genuinely like even if there was a fraction of a sliver of a thought that he could get away with it, I think with this most recent arrest, it's over. I truly think.
I'm saying
from what I'm reading, they've been charged. Like,
yeah,
not just like in jail. Like, they're just like actually charged. Like, they're gonna it's done.
I'm saying deploy the Interpol. Like,
go for it.
Deploy.
Go for
of
it.
course, the first comment I read is, "You guys realize charged doesn't mean guilty, right?"
Yeah, but you know, that's what I hate about fools. Okay, they learn 5 terms from legal terminology, and they think they know. They think they know, but you don't.
I think Twitter has, since Elon's bought this website, it's gotten so much worse. It's people talking like they understand what they're talking about, and they really fucking don't.
You realize that everyone that makes these stupid tweets are fucking verified, dude. It's unreal. It's all for quote unquote profit.
And let me fucking tell you something, okay? The reason when the crown or the state or the entity, the state itself, asks you to fucking charges you, to ask you to show up to court to defend that you're not guilty or you're guilty, is because the point of law, criminal, is to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. Fucking 12 Angry Men, watch it. Absorb it. So beyond reasonable doubt, so they think that their file is beyond reasonable doubt that your ass is guilty. And on rape, out of all things.
Fuck, man.
Fucking, it sucks, dude. Like, everything just sucks. You know?
I don't know, bro. I hope
nothing's getting better.
I hope it gets better eventually.
The internet.
But hold on. But also on that, they want you to think that. Like, that's in their interest of them. That in the man's interest.
I said it before. I'll say it again. It's like you're about to say. It's not. It may seem stronger now, but like it really is. If you really think about it and really like pay attention, it's their final breath. This is their last chance.
Yes.
there's their last chance to really take hold and actually have some kind of foothold of power before like we're just done with this shit and we don't want this shit to happen anymore. This is their last breath. They're weak creatures who no longer can be individuals and need to huddle together for protection and any semblance of strength they have left.
They're scouring because they know their time's up.
It's a matter of time, man. It really is. It really is. Just
I had this law professor who taught human rights. And one day I came up to her and I was like, ma'am, how do you, because like it's grim. Every time you read about human rights, it's like, we didn't intervene because there's so many complexities. And I came up to her and I'm like, ma'am, how do you cope? Like you've been studying your whole life and like this topic. So how do you even make through the day? How do you continue without having just constant depression and constant disbelief in humanity as a whole? And she said, have you heard the myth of Pandora? She's a big fan of classics. Like she was Greek, so she every time, as soon as a question arose in class, she brought out a myth. Like I'm not even joking. And so she goes, have you heard of Pandora, the box of Pandora? She goes, when Pandora opens the box and releases all the evils, the jealousy, the envy, the anger out of the box, she gets so scared she closes the box because she doesn't think that there's anything worth. But she forgets one thing inside the box, and that is hope. Because that's the only thing that we have against all of the evil.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You're spitting.
She kind of cooked. I can't lie. I left that room. I was like, okay, all right.
I'm hearing what she's saying. She's saying that shit. She talking that shit.
I hope so, man. It's tough out there these days.
Exactly.
You just gotta wait, brother. You just gotta wait.
What is this? Some kind of a new hope amongst us?
Among us?
The Among Us era was so interesting, man.
I'm not gonna pretend. I hate people who pretend that like it was corny. Whatever. It was so fun.
I think the game wasn't corny, but like a lot of the memes that surrounded it absolutely were.
The problem with Among Us is the really young kids got really into it like early on, and it just made it nothing entirely different. I get that. There was nothing else to do. I get that, but that's still my point. Is I really think it changed a lot of how that game was interpreted and how people were. Just the audience that were just making memes and talking about it. Young niggas
on the internet really do just kind of set the next wave of what will be like seen all over the internet. Because like, what the fuck is a skibbity toilet and where the fuck did it come from? Because it really did just come out of nowhere. And it's just like an established thing, man. It was a
kid targeted channel though. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Actually fucking insane. Like
You are cooking. I have a question for you then.
Go for it.
COVID in media, when is it appropriate? Because I can't watch anything with COVID in it.
They already fucking like did it. Like Brooklyn, I guess it's relevant at the time, but like I don't think it'll ever be like
what are our thoughts on this, on the COVID in media? Like, do we acknowledge it even at all?
I feel like we shouldn't anymore. I just like it's not the same as some of those like the Black Plague always be interesting because it's such a completely different era and like a third of Europe died from it. COVID I don't think it has the same impact or interest. It's just kind of like a lot of us are just coughing and we're just inside and some people I guess died. The end. I mean, someone in the comments could be like, "What the hell? Is he serious?"
Not just some people, Jacob. It's a lot of people died.
It's not the same.
Unless
I was more talking about just like, the era reference. Sorry, era, I keep cutting you off as well.
That's fine.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like it's what I'm saying is like COVID's reference in media, like, oh, it's like the COVID episode, or like, oh my God, that was pre-COVID, or like that was post-COVID. Like, because I feel like some shows are just like not even like based in like, let's say, our timeline, or like, you know what I mean? Like based in the real world and not like a universe of its own. Some like it's so interesting how people approach it, and some people just don't acknowledge it. Like they don't.
So are you talking about not like the subject themes of the of the episode or movie per se, but like you notice its effects from COVID in that? Is that what you're saying?
Both, I guess both. Let Eric get his shit off.
unless it's baked into the show, like it's actually about COVID or like it's set in the COVID time frame and it's like relevant to the plot. I really hope that niggas will just keep their references to it to a minimum. Like I think South Park did it right, in which the show like was set, that season was centered, well, the special or the season, I can't remember which one. It was centered around COVID as a concept. The characters all interacted with it. It was all built into the comedy. It was built into the situations that the show was dealing with. That was done well. It's good when it's kept to a minimum. In other shows, like I think Shameless did it pretty well, where it was like a quick little mention about it. Maybe some people were still wearing masks every now and then. Maybe some slight references. Keep it short, simple, sweet.
Brooklyn did it too, the same way.
Just keep it short, simple, and sweet. And I don't think it's gonna be too bad of a problem. It's not gonna completely ruin my immersion, you know? Like it does shake it up a bit, but it doesn't ruin it.
Well, obviously we're getting further and further away from when it happened, and you're seeing less and less things kind of they were like affected from it. That's one thing about like GTA 6 that enough people don't really acknowledge. People are like, well, it's been like 13, 14 years, you know, Rockstar, it better be the best, greatest game in the world. It's like, you guys gotta understand, they started working on Red Dead 2 after GTA 5. And then not only did that game finish, and they barely started like maybe a year later, but then fucking COVID happened, and that took at least a year or two of progress. Like it didn't stop it completely, but it halted progress a lot. It's like, yeah, of course this game isn't still out. You know what I mean? Like they probably weren't even working on it until late 2018.
Yeah, and I hate that argument that like Vice City is like between Vice City and like GTA San Andreas and GTA 4, there's like barely a decade, and then there's more than a decade between the 5 and the 6. Motherfucker, the total amount of polygons in Vice City is less than on Trevor's nutsack. Like it's you know what I'm saying?
I can see why you attempted that joke multiple times.
Thank you. Like you see what I mean? Like it was worth it.
I can see why you committed to it.
I had to get it off. I'm clip farming. But I'm saying like it's such a cultural, how do I say this? It's like a cultural taboo almost in a way, like to not acknowledge it. Like even the way Jacob reacted to it's like, it's not that deep. But like it was kind of that deep. And the way media landscape changed and everything, like it changed so much, and people are just like so hush hush about it. It's so interesting. It straight up changed like how a generation socializes with each other. Absolutely, no. Like I'm like bare. Like I was pretty social before, and I'm still like only now trying to like kind of get into the same social level that I was before. And it's been 5 years, half a decade.
Yeah, I feel nuts. Like I honestly feel like it took me until honestly pretty recently, like this year for sure, to feel like body-wise how I felt like pre-COVID. Just, you know, from I don't know if it's from the isolation or if it's from maybe I just stopped taking care of myself during it or a bit of both.
100%.
I just feel like I'm just now starting to feel like pre-COVID, and it's been I'm fucking like, 3 years, 3-4 years.
I'm only now getting more comfortable with hugs. You know what I mean? Even before I was like, you know.
Yeah, I'm still weird with handshakes.
Subconscious.
I'd be fist bumping, dude. I'm still weird about handshakes sometimes. I'm like, oh, you want a handshake? Huh.
You see what I mean? Like that impact is so lasting, but it's so culturally hush hush. It's so interesting. I know, like I'm very, very interested about that.
Yeah.
I know. I'm curious how the cultural discourse is gonna go further. Lilo and Stitch, bro.
I just don't want to. Guys, don't watch it, man. Just
Disney
stop.
is a morally bankrupt company as a whole. Disney is a morally bankrupt company as a whole. It's crazy. And,
like, in the past 20 movies, how many can you name that weren't a live action remake or a sequel? Like 4? You know what I mean?
I think it's
out
some
of
of
Disney?
the most.
Yeah.
I think it's some of the most disgusting forms of propaganda I've ever seen in my life. It's one of the most disgusting forms of propaganda I've ever seen in my life. It's just.
I've never had
terrible.
Less interest in watching something, and like obviously I love the original. Like who didn't? It's a great movie. I've never at one point was like, I'll watch it as like I have zero interest. It's like, dude, we don't need a live action of this. There's no way it captures the same spirit. And some dickhead in the comment is a Disney fucking dick writer. Like, actually, it was really good. I think they did this better. Just stop, bro. Just stop. Just stop it.
To be frank, like, it's actually crazy. Like for people who don't know, at the end, apparently, Lilo is given away by Nani to the state.
That can't be real.
Bro.
That can't be true.
So she can go to college in mainland, not even in Hawaii.
Just fucking terrible.
Is that true?
Yep.
Because Jason's known to lie to me.
Okay, no, but I'm like, this is what I heard on Twitter. This is what I saw on TikTok. That's what the discourse is like.
It is correct. That is what happens, man. It's fucking disgraceful. It's an actual fucking disgrace.
Is it commentary? Like, what is it? Like, why?
Commentary is give us your child. If you're
bro.
indigenous.
It's telling
That's
you.
the commentary.
It's telling you should be okay with giving up your family so you can go fucking chase something better in America. Go for it. It's a disgrace. It's a fucking disgrace, and it's embarrassing that Disney is putting out literal fucking propaganda for no reason. It's fucking disgusting.
It's nuts.
I'm extra glad I had no interest in this movie. I'm never gonna watch it.
Don't.
My beef with it before, it was just the simple fact that it's just like, dude, you gotta stop the live action movies.
I think the live action
the problem
movies,
is they're making so much money from it, so they won't stop.
Because parents don't have, they just straight up don't want to look into what they're showing their children anymore. They don't care. They just don't fucking care anymore. It's sad. But what can you do?
At this rate, dude, they're gonna make a live action of a live action movie at some point.
Depressing.
Also,
Very
I was
depressing.
I was pretty thrilled to see Snow White bomb.
Yeah, I was too.
And it's unfortunate that it's, from my understanding, this movie didn't bomb. Like, I think it's doing great, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, in 1 weekend it literally double what Thunderbolts did in like the lifetime. It's fucking
so
nuts.
what do you think the next fucking Disney movie is going to be? Fucking some live action bullshit.
They're Princess and the Frog, but they white.
What's like the twist at the end, dude? What's the twist at the end?
I don't know.
Dude, they're gonna do Inside Out fucking live action, dude. And Seth Rogen is gonna be
somebody's in the Seth Rogen is what, Fear. Oh, it's pretty scary.
better smoke a doobie.
Oh, I'm so scared. I shouldn't have smoked that doobie earlier.
Okay, I'd watch that.
No, you're the problem.
On, it's Seth Rogen. Come on, that's funny. Only in that scenario. Only if that scenario happened. Okay,
that gets boring after like line 3. You're already okay. Yeah, he's Fear and he smokes.
I love
kind of like the whole Chris
I just
Pratt
love Seth
thing.
Rogen, dude.
Yeah, and then Chris Pratt is anger. I'm so mad.
Grr.
Grr.
Who would be Joy?
Aquafina.
Why are you so sad? What you talking about? What is he talking?
What is he talking about?
Oh my god! I was gonna say Ronda Rousey, but that was significantly funnier.
That's sadness.
Who's Sadness, bro?
Yeah, that'd be Sadness. Ronda Rousey, dude.
Fucking Amy Schumer.
Oh yeah, oh god, I'd kill myself.
I'd kill myself, dude.
She
they would
would
cast her ass in that shit.
Hey, so low
they
key,
would cast her as the disgust.
Low key, has she been shadow banned from the industry?
I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't seen her in anything in years. I even heard her name mentioned. The fact that you said it, I was like, whoa, I forgot.
She'd be on Hulu, apparently. She on Hulu in 10-episode comedy series. Okay, yeah.
Nigga heard Amy Schumer. I was like, oh shit, deep cut.
Growing up, I would parrot what people say, like, oh, she steals all her jokes. And then I realized I started doing that.
Honestly, I feel like we kind of
recycled.
I feel like we shouldn't have canceled like
No,
at least half of the people.
don't do that. 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 I won't let you do that. Don't do that. She don't deserve that fucking. No,
not for Amy Schumer. Not for Amy Schumer. Okay. I'm saying I think we shouldn't have canceled like Gabby Hanna for like stealing jokes on Vine. I feel like we went a little too hard on that.
I will agree there. I think a lot of how what's her name Gabby Hanna was treated was kind of fucking crazy when you really look into it. But she part of it she brought about herself, but like people definitely took a lot of things too far. I'm just glad she's off the internet and is like doing her own thing now, man.
It was real early internet shit of like canceling because like you didn't have things to cancel people for because people were not that bad. They were canceling them for like shit like, oh, you stole the joke or like some shit like that. I was like, wow, even back then I was like, sure, it's not deep. Last movie by Amy Schumer is Kind of Pregnant with 4.8 rating, and her average rating on IMDb is 5.
She's a fucking joke. She's a fucking joke, man, in the industry. And I hope to never see her get work again, ever. If she never worked on another project, it would be too soon.
You know, in retrospect, this is such a derail. Leafy was a dick.
What?
Leafy was kind of a dick.
Leafy was a dick.
Leafy was a dick. Leafy was a dick.
Like... I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, no hate to Austin. I was just about to say the same thing. No hate to Austin, but like...
I just, you grow up and you realize things. Because like, when Leafy was taken off, I was 16. Of course that shit was awesome,
loser.
Dude. That's when people are their edgiest,
I never
dude.
fucked with Leafy. I'll say it proud. Hand on my heart, I never fucked with Leafy.
I'm proud of you. Unfortunately, you are a stronger man than I, because I used to fuck with that nigga content.
Yeah, but Ari, again, we were 16. Like, that's when you're at your edgiest. Of course we loved Leafy back then.
Man. Just sad shit. I wish
granted,
I
didn't know about Leafy until I met you guys.
My fucking school friends.
So. Until the content cop, I think. Like, I haven't heard about it. Which is like very lucky of me. Growing up.
Finding him when he was getting just deconstructed instead of at his strongest was very smart.
I was just binging that.
Very lucky.
So like, you know what I mean? Like I was in the echo chamber.
Yeah, man. But me, unfortunately, I fell into that trap. I'm just glad I crawled my way out of it. He's just a loser, and he continues to prove how much he's a loser, like to this day. Every single little picture that comes out of him, he looks worse and worse every day. So,
oh yeah, that part's true.
Question time.
When's the wrestling spinoff podcast coming?
Austin, hit me up. We'll see. Not Austin, sorry, Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, yeah, that'd be an Ari and Thaddeus soul adventure. Sounds like
Ari favorite wrestling theme song.
Ilya Dragunov right now. His is my favorite. Oh my god, those fucking the beautiful use of Russian themes and horns. It's beautiful. I love that shit. I can't wait till I hear that song again when he comes back from injury.
Can I replace the ship?
Yes.
By Rexstar.
Of course.
As in you get a new ship for us, or you be our ship?
No, they are
physically the ship.
I unfortunately don't think that's physically possible.
Have we even tried, Ari?
But this point, we'll take it.
Hey, man.
At this point, we'll take it. And then Limas asks if she can replace Austin.
Yes.
Maybe.
They have Austin's seal of approval.
You gotta.
Austin's agreed?
Yeah, look, if you look at the emojis for yes, you see Austin, he did it first. I did it second.
Well, what do you know?
Well, unfortunately, we made it a rule a long time ago that if you were to take a chair, a permanent chair from one of the Cosmic members, you had to fight them to the death for it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No Cosmic member can concede their chair.
Start packing for Florida, baby.
So yeah, Linus, if you do want the permanent chair to the Cosmic cast as a whole, you gotta kill Austin.
You gotta kill him.
I figured out why comments would sometimes be super blurry on the fucking podcast, like through video. For some reason, the project file I had, it had the aspect ratio set to like over 3,000. So of course, when you blow it up to that dimension, of course it was blurry, dude.
That's very interesting.
No comments. That's sad. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
VTubers more like V losers by Sunny D. Thank you. That was actually from the previous episode, just because we didn't get any. But like the final question is, what do you think about an old GTA 5 trailer? And I wanted us to watch it. What do you guys think?
Let's watch it.
Dude, I was thinking about the trailer today. It's so funny you say that.
Right, let's watch it. We're going to watch it on mute for the copyright reasons.
I was listening to the song that's in the trailer today,
So
like earlier, a couple hours ago.
I think
Not
that's
that
fine.
one.
No, they'll kill us.
Not that
They'll
one.
Kill us.
They
They'll
will kill us.
Okay.
Well, that one might be. Wait. That one might be original soundtrack. It might be fine.
Yeah, but they'll kill us either way. Well, you think they didn't copyright their OST? Come on, man.
Hey, at least it's not Nintendo, dude.
Fair enough.
They
but I
send
didn't take a
their
chance. 3,
Nintendo
2,
ninjas,
1,
dude.
go. I mean,
I'll do the music.
I don't even remember seeing it in real life. You remember seeing these graphics and you were like, oh my god, this is nuts.
They do look like they haven't aged the best.
I'm on a mountain. Oh, the convertible drop? The convertible drop was like 15,000 video analysis about it. Oh, they were like, oh, we can enter houses because the people on the balcony and shit. If you guys watching along, we're watching the original one.
Just play that and repeat.
Michael looks so old here. Michael looks just busted all the time.
He definitely looks better in the final game. Rockstar, their trailers, they usually end up not being quite as fidelity as the main game ends up being.
Which is a good
thing. People are like,
man.
oh, they
Just
sold
look at
us false goods. It's like, yeah, they gave you
Look
the
at
better
this, like it's
product.
crazy. We were looking at this and we're like, wow, this is like top tier graphics. It's like it can never get better. It always baffles me. Look, this looks cheap compared nowadays. Like I'm not dogging on the progression, but like this is nuts. Just like how far it's gone. And it's only like 10 years, 13. But either way,
yeah, I mean,
because like every time something like that comes out, you're like, oh, I don't think it can get better, and then it just does. So I'm like, when is fair?
GTA 5 does still look pretty damn good on like PC.
Because it's definitive edition now?
No, it's just regular. Well, there is now, but even then, I still think it looked great. I mean, obviously that's the PS3 trailer, right? So of course that's gonna look awful in comparison. Like if you watch the PS4 trailer, because when they released it like the next year, like it actually looks pretty damn good. Like even still, not like GTA 6 good, but it looks good. It's just it was the PS3, dude, and it was time to let that shit go.
Somebody is still at home with their PS4 hoping for the GTA 6 drop on it.
Lol.
Some very bad news for them.
It's time to wrap it up, my nigga.
Dude, the GTA 6 at this point is coming out at the end, like towards the end of the life cycle of the PS5. Like in another year or two, the PS6 is gonna be announced.
Gonna
come out.
It's
the end of the PS5's life cycle, dude. It is. It's been 6 years, or it's gonna be 6 years.
Yo, I think it was the IGN Twitter account. Whoever's running that shit needs to fucking die, because whoever posted that fucking Lego AI fucking bullshit.
Oh Jesus!
GTA 6.
The GTA
trailer.
6.
Oh yeah.
Ugliest
I thought the same
thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. Holy
I can't take
shit.
that whole AI thing. People are like, oh, look at this really cool thing. And it's like, yeah, you told AI to do it.
You can clearly see how fucking astroturfed it is, bro. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It was so interesting because I was like, oh my god, they really redid it with Lego, and I'm like, oh okay, this is just AI rendition. This is so ass.
It looks terrible, dude. It looks fucking
AI
terrible.
disclosure. I complain a lot about AI art, and I do have one song that has an AI art because it was brand new at the time and I didn't realize it was cringe. I'm gonna change it one of these days, okay, guys? Jeez, don't cancel me. Thanks.
You know who needs to?
You shouldn't be doing this,
guys. If there's anyone who still
cancellation.
watches this channel and still wants to interact with us in a meaningful way,
Jason.
Can y'all go bully Austin to stop giving a fuck about AI, for the love of God? Because
what do you mean? What is he doing?
That nigga loves AI. I swear that nigga likes AI. I swear that nigga likes AI. I've been having
In
my
what
suspicions
context?
for a bit.
You're moving like Dexter and shit, just like I can't prove it, but he does.
In what context? We hear from Austin once a month at this point. Like, what is he doing with AI still?
I don't know if he likes it. I think he thinks it's like useful and he doesn't see the big deal in using it. I think that's a better way of putting it.
I mean, I find a lot of use for it at work specifically. I'm
sure it's useful, but I'll never in a day in my life ever touch that bullshit. This has been the Cosmic Cast. This is what we do on a day-to-day basis. I want to give a shout out really quick to two really nice channels out there in the YouTube space. Limus the Slime. That's their YouTube name, right? I'm not hallucinating that.
Probably.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, Limus the Slime. A really great video essay channel that you guys really should check out. It's great content. They blew up off that off of a Has Been Hotel video that was really well done. So please.
I promised her an interview when Austin was back, but then I underestimated how much Austin break would take.
Fuck, man.
But I already made a binding vow. My dick explodes if I break it, so like it will be.
With whom? With Austin?
No, just with myself. Like I just, like I'm like my dick explodes. My brain has a hemorrhage, and like it's bad. It's bad.
Do you want to share anything with Live yet or no?
While I'm waiting on that, I also wanted to give a shout out to Nolid, spelled Nollid, on YouTube, formerly known as Waffle Mayhem. Good dude. Recently got back into contact with the guy. We had a talk recently. Still as funny as he was back in the day. Chemistry is still there, you know what I mean? Not like that. Anyway, so yeah, shout out to those two. Go check out their
shout
channels.
out Limus. I promised her an interview, but I underestimated how long Austin was going to take to come back. But at this point, I'm just going to check in with Austin if we can do it. Not 4 of us, but I think also Limus wanted a 4-piece. So, the full Cosmic Cast experience. So, look, I don't have any estimates. I don't have anything crazy, but hopefully it gets here soon. The revamp, and Austin is back, and everything is back. And I don't have an estimate. We're working really hard. And look, we are very close to being done, I promise. Please be patient with us.
We are closer now than we were yesterday. Hope that gives you a good idea of where we're at.
Hell yes.
From what I've seen, it looks pretty epic. It
actually looks insane.
It does look really good.
I hope
it's almost worth killing our channel over, guys.
Hell yes, let's fucking go!
Almost worth it.
Hey man, stats are looking good though. The stats are looking good. I think we're back. Or coming back.
Let's not jinx it, but
let's not jinx it. Guys, keep watching.
Keep watching.
And if you don't, I will cry. See ya.
I'm having withdrawal from Marvel Rivals.